Okay, so let's move this note folder from user Sami Shumiye desktop to users Sami Shumiye. Okay, SHUtil that copy tree to copy folders, then the file path slash our folder and the destination path users slash Sami Shumiye and the destination folder users Sami Shumiye. Okay, let's run it. Okay, so here it says file already exists. Since I ran it twice, first time it made a copy, and then when I ran it again, it says file already exists in this location. So at this time we can move the folder. Same way that we move the file, we can move a folder. So by copying it, we can also add a name for our folder. Let's say note, new note folder. So it will be copied and renamed. New note, run it, and then if I rerun it again, it will give me an error because this has already been created. Same thing. Good. So in this instance, I have to make new note 2. So this will make another copy by renaming it. Now if I go back to my user Sami Shumiye directory, I should get a copy of this note folder. Okay. os.change directory to users Sami Shumiye, and then to list files and folders in that directory, I use the list directory function, and then pass in the path users Sami Shumiye. Scroll down here. So that's a list of files and directories in files and folders in this directory. Okay, now let's look at deleting files. We can delete files by using 3 different methods. Let's start with the first one. The first one is by using the unlink function, which is found in the OS module. So let's import the OS module. And in the OS module, there's a function called unlink, which is used to delete files. And then we pass in file name, let's say picture.png. This doesn't exist, but I'm just passing it. It says no such file or directory picture.png, but this is one method. And then we pass in the file name. Okay, the other one is the remove directory. So os.rmdir, and then this is used to delete folders. And if we are using this method, the folder has to be empty. It has to be an empty folder. Otherwise, you won't be able to delete that folder using the rmdir function. Okay. os.get current working directory. I'm in users Sami Shumiye. So basically, I'm in here. Let's try to delete this folder, this test folder. This folder is empty. So if I open it, it's empty. So I can delete it by using the rmdir function. Okay, remove directory, and then name of my folder, test, run it. Now it's gone. If I run it again, I get no such file or directory, test. That's because it's already deleted. So if I go back, there is no test. If I want to delete test2, this test2 folder has the following files and folders, right? So if I try to delete that, it won't delete it because that folder is not empty. So if I try to, I get an error and it says directory not empty. Good. Another way to delete files and folders is by using the remove tree function. And then for that we have to import the sh util module. It's inside that module. Then sh util dot remove tree, and then we pass in the folder name. Unlike the rmdir, the remove tree function removes all folder and its content. So make sure, while you are using this function, to see that, to check if you want the contents of that folder or not. It won't display a message like this, directory or folder not empty. It will delete it. Okay. And then another alternative way for deleting is by sending it to your recycle bin. So these two methods delete folders or files permanently. There's another method. This method will send your files or folders to the recycle bin. But before we use that, we have to install it on our command prompt or terminal by using the pip install command. So pip install send to trash. So if you go to I already installed this. If you go to your terminal or command prompt, if you are using Windows, just type in pip install send to trash, and this will install the send to trash module. Once you install it, you can use it by first importing it. Import send to trash module, and then send to trash module. Inside it there is a function called send to trash, and then you specify the file path. So this will send it to your recycle bin. For instance, if I send, let's say, test2, right? We saw there is a folder named test2. So if I send that by using the send to trash method, I can send it to the recycle bin. So run it. Now if I go to my recycle bin, let's say, you see the test2 folder is in here. I can empty it or I can put it back. Okay, so that's the difference. To recap, we saw how we can copy and move files by using the shutil.copy function. We can also rename it by specifying the new file name in our destination path. We also saw how we can copy a folder by using the copy tree function in the shutil module. And then we saw how we could delete files and folders by using the unlink function by using the unlink function, remove directory function, which are permanent, and by importing the send to trash function, we can delete our files or folders to our recycle bin. Okay. And one important thing to note is to be careful while you are deleting files or folders by using the unlink and remove tree method. Be careful with those two since the changes are permanent. Okay, thank you everyone, and I'll see you at the next lecture.